Welcome live here inside the Union broadcast booth for game number 2 out of 4 here at the AA State Tournament at Mike Lansing Field in Casper, Wyoming. Anthony Colasuono alongside Aaron Pauling as we have the number 8 seed, the Rock Springs Stallions, facing off against the number 1 seed, the Cheyenne Post 6 Sixers. We'll have the Farmers Insurance scene set after the break. This is a This is For Life Buckle Up Wyoming presentation of the AA State Tournament here on mylocalradio.com.
I buckle up because I think about my family and how important it is to know that I'm going to be coming back home to them safely.
My reason for buckling up is that I value safety in my life and I want to make sure I'm there for years to come for my children.
My reason for buckling up is to get home to my dog.
I buckle up because my wife thinks it's a safe thing to do, and I have 2 beautiful little boys to go home to every night, and I just think it's too important not to get thrown out of a vehicle if you have a rollover accident.
I think about my dad when I buckle up. He lost his best friend from not wearing a seatbelt, so I always make sure to wear my seatbelt so he doesn't lose another best friend.
Foot pain can make even the simplest things a struggle. Dr. Chad Brady is a foot and ankle surgeon who listens to your concerns, offering a variety of solutions to get you back on your feet and out of pain. Dr. Chad Brady can help you get back to the life you deserve. Don't let foot pain stop you from living your life. Schedule an appointment today. Dr. Chad Brady, Uinta Medical Group. Call or schedule online at evanstonanytime.com.
Hop into Mountain West Business Solutions to see what Randy and the team are up to today. Randy is printing out testimonials from satisfied customers. Let's see what some of them say.
Bar none, the best customer service in the industry.
Mountain West has been perfect for our business needs.
We simply could not survive as a business without Mountain West Business Solutions.
For all your equipment, printing, and software solution needs, Mountain West Business Solutions. 866-583-9925.
Welcome back live inside the Union broadcast booth. Anthony Colasuono alongside Aaron Pauling for the Farmers Insurance scene set here in the Casines Ace pre-game show. And Aaron, the 1 versus 8 matchup between both of these sides. What are some of the things to look for Rock Springs?
For Rock Springs, you know, playing with house money.
Yeah.
This is really one of those things where you're not really expected to win as the 8 seed over the 1 seed, you know, especially a Cheyenne Sixers 1 seed. So if you're the Rock Springs Stallions, play loose, play free. I mean, what do you really have to lose? The only thing that can really happen, you know, if you lose, you're expected to lose. It kind of happens. Yeah, the nature of a 1-8 matchup, but you come out, you shock the world. It could be the upset of American Legion Baseball in Wyoming, maybe the greatest upset ever.
Yeah.
So, I mean, just play free, play loose if you're the Stallions and live with what happens. I mean, that's all you can really do. You're playing a really good opponent. The best thing you can do is just play clean baseball and try to stay with them, Don't let the dog hang around because the dog might jump up and bite you. That's what you can really do.
I like it. As I'll take on for the post for Cheyenne Sixers. And the number one thing for them is, of course, they won the state tournament last year. You know, number one goal of this tournament is going to be doing that again. You know, be the back-to-back champions, go to the Northwest Regional. But one that keeps them is going to get those bats going early on against the Stallions. That's Farmers Insurance scene set here on the Casines Ace pregame show.
Yeah, you can't overlook. Start looking for Sheridan tomorrow. Like, you have to come out and you have to play this game because that's the best way to get bitten.
Yes. We'll take a quick break here. This is a Buckle Up Wyoming presentation here on My Local Radio Sports Network.
Farming requires working with the right equipment. At Covelo Auto Farm Service, you will find the right size tractor, tractor accessories, cattle chutes, and calf corrals for all your farming needs. Covelos has all your auto needs as well. From fluids to belts to protection for your hands, they've got you covered. Covelos also offers a service center for your truck and tractors in one convenient location. Covelos is your one-stop farm and auto shop. Stop in and see them today at 80 Reese Road in Lyman. Covelos Auto Farm Service.
There are 3 things you can always be sure of when you get your tires from Freeway Tire in Evanston. First, they offer a price match guarantee on any published price. Second, whether you're driving across the state for a sporting event or you're just driving around town, you can feel confident knowing that you have top quality tires that have been installed by tire experts. And third, you're always appreciated by the owners and staff at Freeway Tire. It's reflected in the friendly service you receive every time you visit. Freeway Tire, quality tires and great service. Stop in today, 217 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
When you have an appointment with the dentist, it's reassuring to know that you're going to be seen by experienced, well-trained professionals. At Bear River Dental in Evanston, Dr. Lester, Dr. Owens, and Dr. Welch check every box. Plus, they're really nice people. Their passion to provide excellent dental care is reflected in everything from state-of-the-art equipment to professional, hard-working staff. Choose the professionals at Bear River Dental, serving patients of all ages. Call today to schedule an appointment.
Welcome back live inside the Union broadcast booth, Wyoming's digital highway. Anthony Colasuono alongside Aaron Pauling here for the second game out of 4 here in the first round of the AA state tournament. It's the 8th seed, the Rock Springs Stallions, versus the number 1 seed, the Cheyenne Sixers. I'll quickly go through the Rock Springs batting order. Leading off, Ryan Zotti, Griffin Garner on deck, Billy Peterson in the hole. 4th, Jason Sagastumi. 5th, Steve Harmon. 6th, Maddox Ice. 7th is Jackson Reese. 8th, Hayden Bledsoe. And 9th is Damian Valerio. And the first pitch, a ball below the zone. And first pitch time is 12:55 p.m.
Yeah, getting this one started a little bit early compared to the actual start time. But hey, I don't think many people are going to mind. Just awesome to get back into playoff baseball.
The 1-0 offering high and outside 2-0. The pitcher on the mound for the Sixers, Andrew Thompson. Thompson regains to the bunt here. A 2-0 count here for Ryan Zotti. The 2-0 offering. Zotti gets a swing at that one and a line drive out to the second baseman in Cade Coates for out number 1.
Next to the plate for the Stallions, the third baseman, number 14,
now Griffin Garner.
It's pretty
to the plate.
Pretty good swing 2-0 from Zotti as he hit a line drive. Unfortunately, right at McAnally, the second baseman.
Correction, actually McAnally, the second baseman. That's a strike called on that offering to Garner.
Yeah, you got me with one in game 1. I got you with one there.
We're even now. We're
between the two of us, we'll get it right.
Yeah. The 0-1 now 0-2 as Garner takes a swing at that one. One out here in the top of the first. No one on base. 0-0 the score.
Nice breaking ball, the last pitch there from Thompson as 4 pitches in, willing to throw that breaking ball. Shows the confidence he has in it.
Thompson kicks and deals the 0-2 just outside. Now a 1-2 here for Garner playing third base today for the Stallions. Thompson gets the nod. Fires the 1-2 offering and a strikeout looking for out number 2. And quickly the defensive alignment for Cheyenne. Thompson on the mound. Westby behind the plate. Swain at first. Tafoya at third. Coates at short. McAnally at second. Pearson in left. Horton in center. And Williams in right field. Thompson gets set here. 2 outs in the top of the first. No one on the scoreboard yet. And a big hack by Peterson. Now the count 0-1.
Yeah, using Peterson's aggressiveness against him. Started with a breaking ball in the zone. Breaks out of the zone. Gets the swing and miss. As you can see that Thompson's feeling it.
0-1 offering. And 0-2 catches the bottom part of the zone.
Good back-to-back breaking balls there.
Thompson gets set. Kicks and fires the 0-2 offering. A swing in the dirt and a tag right there. And a strikeout will end the top of the first. After the break, we'll have the Sixers up to bat. This is a Buckle Up for Life Wyoming presentation of the AA State Tournament here in Casper.
The perfect mix of different ingredients can create the most delicious creation. Successful people have the ability to bring many different individuals together who work, collaborate, show kindness, use problem-solving skills, and include each individual's talents and gifts to create new inventions, compose beautiful music, and find ways to make the world a better place. At Uintah County School District Number 1, we work together every day to promote student success. Uintah County School District Number 1, Pathway to Excellence.
Ready has provided safety and excellence in the industrial construction and support services since 1982. We have the crews and equipment for hydro excavation, dirt and equipment hauling, as well as produced and potable water hauling. We also offer septic tank cleaning services, portable toilets, and roll-off dumpster rentals for facility shutdowns, on location or for your next outdoor event. Call us today to discuss how we can help with your next project. In joining our team, visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
Welcome back live inside the Union broadcast booth. Anthony Colasuono alongside Aaron Poling as bottom of the first, Rock Springs went down in order here in the Union broadcast booth, Wyoming's premier digital highway. As the batting order here for the Sixers, Mason Tafoya to lead off, Landon McAnally on deck, Nolan Horn the hole, and the rest of the order, Hayden Swain batting fourth, Corey Williams batting fifth, Braden Pearson sixth, Caden Westby seventh, Jackson Garrett eighth, and Cade Codes batting in the ninth spot. And the defensive alignment for the Rock Springs Stallions, Landon Oliver on the mound, Hayden Bledsoe behind the plate, Jackson Reese at first, Griffin Garner at third, Billy Peterson at short, Damian Valerio at second, and going left to right in the outfield, Ryan Zotti in left, Max Ice in center field, and Steve Harmon in right field. That's starting lineups presented by Heritage Auto of Evanston.
Yeah, quite a few players back from the team last year that finished in the semifinals of the American Legion World Series. As we get to the more on the individual players later, is Mason Tafoya one of those players in the leadoff spot, as he's a very dynamic batter in that leadoff spot. It's a tough thing. He's able to beat you with your legs, able to beat you with some power as well.
That's what you want. You want those dynamic batters definitely batting in the higher parts of the lineup. Oliver with the first offering to Tafoya, just below the zone, a 1-0 count. Cheyenne, the number 1 seed, won the state tournament last year, then went to the Northwest Regional and had a really deep run. Just outside 2-0 as the Sixers look to do it again this year.
And we talked about this in our preview before game one. They lost a lot of talent from last year, but still a ton of talent on this team.
Oliver outside once again, a 3-0 count for Tafoya. Oliver gets set, kicks and deals the 3-0, and a fastball down the middle. 3-1 now the count. Tafoya waited off on that one.
Well, leadoff hitter 3-0. You're probably going to take that one 99% of the time.
The 3-1, Tafoya chops that one foul behind the bleachers just to the right of the Union broadcast booth, and now a full count, 3-2.
It's a good job on the mound here, getting back into the count by Landon Oliver.
Oliver fires the 3-2. Tafoya fouls one off once again, exact same place. And we'll see another pitch here in this at-bat. Oliver gets set here. The full 3-2. Tafoya sends one in a line drive foul towards the left side. Just a few more inches, and that would have been fair down the left field line.
And that's going to be the 8th pitch to the at-bat. I mean, Mason Tafoya has done his job. He's gotten up there and seen everything from Oliver.
The full count, 3-2. And that'll be ball number 4, and Tafoya will take his free base.
That is a tremendous at-bat for Tafoya.
Next for the Sixers, the second baseman, number 7.
I mean, as a leadoff hitter, you want to see pitches. You want to allow your teammates in the dugout to see what the pitcher has. And right there, you take an 8-pitch walk that you see pitches and you get on base.
And that's in the first batter of the game as well. This is in the middle of, this isn't a middle at bat in the bottom of the 4th. Tafoya on first. No one on the scoreboard quite yet. Oliver pickoff attempt at first, and Tafoya will jog back to the base bag and is safe.
It's probably Oliver's C move. Pitchers typically have different moves over to first just to kind of disrupt the timing a bit. That one's just a, hey, I know you're over there. Lob it over to first.
Landon McAnally to the plate. Tafoya at first. Medium lead off here. Pitch outside on the breaking ball. 2-0 the count. 1-0, excuse me. Oliver deals the 1-0. McAnally, a straight drive into center field. Ice runs after that one for out number 1, and Tafoya will jog back to the first base bag.
It's a good pitch down at the knees. McAnally took a hack at it, just missed that one. But a good job there by Oliver filling the zone and allowing his defense to work behind him. That's going to be a key here, as it's going to be obviously impossible now to strike out 21 of these batters, but to expect to get, a ton of strikeouts against a very good lineup, you really need your defense to be your best friend as a pitcher on the mound.
Absolutely. Nolan Horton, the center fielder for the Sixers, to the plate. Tafoya at first, and Horton holds back on that one, but the pitch tags the zone 0-1.
It's a really good pitch there from Oliver at the knees on the outside corner. Tough to do a lot of damage with that pitch.
Oliver gets set. Steps off the bump. Fakes the pickoff attempt. Now we'll retake to the back leather of the bump. Oliver the 0-1. Tafoya goes for second base, and this ball crushed in left field. Jogging back is Zani for out number 2. Tafoya will run back to first base. Now 2 outs here in the bottom of the first.
It's a good job by Oliver. Again, attacking the zone. That pitch from Horton just missed that one as he got just a bit underneath that ball, as that was a pretty long fly ball into left field. But also good heads-up base running by Tafoya to be alert and get back. And now suddenly, if you're on the mound, if you're Oliver, you're 1 out away from pitching around that leadoff walk.
Hayden Sween to the plate here. Tafoya first, 2 outs, no one on the scoreboard quite yet. Tafoya going for second. The throw from Bledsoe not in time. And a stolen base for Mason Tafoya.
It's a good job at the plate by Hayden Swain, allowing that first pitch to go by regardless of what it was. Give your base runner an opportunity to get over into scoring position. Now a base hit scores. Hayden Swain was a part of that big state tournament last year in Jackson, as he was very impressive, hit a couple of home runs.
Swain, he takes a hack. That's sent into left field. Going back is Zadi, and that is gone. A 2-run shot for the Sixers. And Hayden Swain with the first home run of the 2024 AA State Tournament.
Man, and we talked about in Game 1, we haven't got a chance to talk about it here. This is a huge ballpark. That's not, a cheapie. That ball was about 10 feet to the left of the 380 sign as that ball was crushed by Swain.
That ball made over by a mile. It wasn't even close at all.
Yeah, I was going to say that wasn't a fence scraper. That was the left fielder. Zadi was kind of watching that one before he got to the warning track.
And the Sixers strike first, 2-0 here in the bottom of the first. Oliver with the pitch that tends outside the zone for ball 1. Now Corey Williams, the right fielder, to the plate.
Williams has some power in his bat too.
1-0 now, just outside the zone. 2-0 now. Oliver's going to need to shake that one off just a little bit here.
Yeah, it's always interesting to see how a pitcher responds to the at-bat after a home run.
Oliver kicks and fires the 2-0. Swing and a miss by Williams. Now a 2-1 count here. 2 outs in the bottom of the first. 2-0 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Cheyenne ahead, courtesy of Hayden Swain. That one just outside on the left corner of the zone with 3-1.
It's always tough to bounce back after a home run, especially in the first inning. You're trying to settle in as a pitcher.
Oliver with the offering. Strike 2, and now a full count here for Williams. Williams gets set in the box once again. Oliver kicks and fires the full count offering, and a strikeout looking to end the first inning. After the break, we'll move to the top of the second. This is a Buckle Up for Life Wyoming presentation, the 2024 AA State Tournament here in Casper.
At Uintah County School District number 6, each student is important. Each student has different interests. Each student has unique talents and areas for growth and development. We love and appreciate each student, and we work hard to make sure we are meeting the needs of each student so that when we all come together, we create a powerful school district filled with individual students headed for success. Uintah County School District number 6 in Lyman. It's a great day to be an Eagle.
Out here, we've always worked remote. Out here, stress usually refers to the pull on a rope. Where a stroll in the city is also a stroll in the great outdoors. Where work is a way of life, and life is good. Out here, the backyards are big, and the deals, they're even bigger. This is southwestern Wyoming, and it's where you can get the biggest deals on a vehicle you want with plenty of hometown hospitality. Heritage Auto, your hometown dealer with the biggest deals.
Welcome back live inside the Union broadcast booth. Wyoming's premier digital highway. Anthony Colasuono alongside Aaron Poling here at the 2024 AA State Tournament in Casper and Mike Lansing Field, and 2-0 in favor of the Sixers, courtesy of Hayden Swain with a 2-run homer over the left field fence.
Yeah, I mean, we were just talking about last year. He had a couple home runs out in Jackson, and, you know, that might have been one of the most impressive home runs I've seen him hit, as this is a deep field. This is not a field that you would expect a ton of home runs to fly out, but Hayden Swain just shown he is very capable of reaching the seats out behind left field.
Very capable indeed. As for Rock Springs, Steve Harmon will lead off. Maddox Ice on deck, and then Jackson Reese in the hole. Actually, correction, Jason Sagastumi to lead off. My apologies. Steve Harmon on deck, and then Maddox Ice in the hole.
Designated hitter number 21, Jason Sagastumi.
For the Stallions, you want to try to grind out a run here. You might not be able to get both of them back, but if you can at least get one across the plate, try to get yourself back into this one, stop the momentum a little bit. So last thing you want is this Cheyenne team. They can really avalanche on you where they start to score runs in bunches, so if you can kind of get some momentum back here.
All just outside on the first offering to Sagastumi. 1-0 count.
But much easier said than done. It's easier to say it up here in my shaded position in the Union broadcast booth.
1-0 offering from Thompson. That pitch just below the zone. 2-0 the count.
Stallions are doing a good job of forcing Thompson into the zone. If it's a ball, so far it seems like they're laying off of it. So good job by Rock Springs, taking what is given to them.
The 2-0 offering. Sagastumi takes a look at that one, and it will fall into the right center field gap, and it will be a leadoff single for Jason Sagastumi.
It's a great piece of hitting right there. Got a fastball in the outer third. Instead of trying to pull it where you probably roll that over to the shortstop, he goes with it and flips it over the second baseman's head for a leadoff single.
That's what you need right now if you're Rock Springs. A leadoff single goes a long way in this contest, as now Steve Harmon, the right fielder for the Stallions, up to the plate.
I want you to take a breath. It shows you that, hey, we can get some hits.
Thompson with the offering. Harmon shows bunt. That's fouled off. Caught the end of the bat. It's now an 0-1 count here.
That shows the importance of this run that's standing on first base. At the Rock Springs Stallions in the second inning, they're willing to sacrifice bunt to get that runner over just to the opportunity to score.
2-0 in favor of the Sixers. Harmon re-enters the box after a practice swing. Thompson gets set, takes a slight look back to the runner at first. Pickoff attempt, and Sagastumi is safe at first base.
That might have been Thompson's B move. I think he has one where he can go a little bit quicker. Just making sure Sagastumi stays put.
The 0-1 offering. 0-2 as that catches the inner part of the zone. No outs here in the top of the second. 2-0 in favor of Cheyenne.
It's a really good 0-1 pitch right there on the inner third, especially after a fastball on the outside. If you can go back and forth across the side of the plates, it makes it much tougher on the hitter.
The 0-2 offering. Harmon will chop that one foul. And we'll redo the 0-2.
It's a really good 0-2 pitch by Thompson, as that ball looked like it was barreling towards either the bottom of the zone or possibly low. You know, 0-2 in the count. You don't want to give the hitter anything to hit. You're way ahead as a pitcher. You can really toy with him.
Thompson kicks and deals the 0-2. Swing and a miss. And the third strikeout of the day for Andrew Thompson.
Right there, elevated the fastball. We talked about going east to west across the plate, how that can affect the hitter. Going up and down, same thing. You change the eye level, you change where the hitter's looking. Makes it just a little bit tougher on that hitter.
Maddox Ice, the center fielder in today's lineup for the Stallions, up to the plate. Ice has sneaky speed out in center field. Has been a great defensive player, but also has a great bat as well. Ice looks at the first offering in the dirt, 1-0.
I don't know, man. You look across the lineup card and you see center field next to him. Usually that kid's got some speed. He's got a lot of room to cover, especially in some of these spacious Wyoming outfields.
The 1-0. Ice swings at that one, 1-1. Fastball by Thompson gets by. Sagastumi at first. One out here in the top of the second. 1-1 count. Thompson keeps eye on Sagastumi. The 1-1 offering just above the zone. Now a 2-1 here for Ice.
Yeah, Rock Springs, they're not afraid to get deep in the counts. They've struck out a few times already, but really forcing Thompson to come into the zone.
The 2-1 from Thompson. Outside, make it 3-1 now. As Ice looking again on base. Here with one out. Thompson shrugs his shoulders. 3-1. Just outside. It'll be ball number 4. Now runners on first and second for Rock Springs.
Next to the plate for the Stallions.
Yeah, Thompson in the last couple of pitches, he's missing above the zone. It's something that he has to make a quick adjustment to finish through, make sure you get that ball into the zone, make sure you get it lower, as he's missed a couple with fastballs high in the last at-bat.
First baseman Jackson Reese to the plate. Thompson with the offering. Reese check swing, but bat went a little bit too far, 0-1. Thompson, the 0-1, just outside, 1-1. Sagastumi at second, Ice at first. Thompson gets set, looks at Sagastumi. The 1-1 offering, swing and a miss, now 1-2.
Couple of fastballs on the outside corner around a high fastball. We'll see if Thompson goes back to the heater, or this will be a good time to spin up that breaking ball.
Thompson will take a step off.
He has something in mind, just hasn't quite gotten to that pitch with Westby yet behind the plate. It's a good job stepping off to reset.
Thompson, eye on Sagastumi at second. Kicks and deals the 1-2 offering. And it'll be a ball right there. 2-2 count.
You can see Westby on the screen. He's moving that glove to the outside. He's reminding Thompson he wants that ball to the outside part of the plate right there. It's a good miss on 1-2.
The 2-2 offering. And that hit Reese.
And that's a strikeout again for Thompson.
It'll be a strikeout. So out number 2.
Next to the plate for Rock Springs, the catcher, number 9, Hayden Bledsoe.
So Hayden Bledsoe to the plate. Runners still on first and second for Rock Springs. And Bledsoe will take a swing at that 1-0-1. Fastball getting by. Two nothing in favor of the Sixers. And called strike two. 0-2 count. Sixers trying to get it out of tight situation here. The 0-2 pitch, the pitch just a little bit too inside. 1-2 count.
Well, that's a good 0-2 pitch, though. I mean, you're coming high and tight in on a batter with a fastball. It's a tough pitch to lay off of. And even if you do make contact, it's not a pitch that you can really drive.
One-two offering from Thompson, just above, make it an even 2-2 count.
Hayden Bledsoe really showing that he can lay off that high fastball. But it's also set up now perfectly for Thompson to spin that breaking ball for two fastballs to top the zone.
The 2-2 just outside, now make it a full count.
And he went with that breaking ball. He just missed, as that was a very good pitch that Bledsoe laid off of. 3-2, 2 outs in the inning. Runners will be off with the pitch, so if a base hit gets through, it's a real good chance for Sagastumi at first to score.
Thompson kicks and deals. Runners on the move. And that'll be ball number 4. So now the base is loaded here with 2 outs.
So really good at bat right there from Bledsoe. As he fell behind 0-2 in the count, was able to lay off a couple of, I'd say probably 3 really tough pitches to get into the full count. And that one just kind of got away from Thompson. Good job here by Westby. This is a good mound visit. You know, remind your pitcher, hey, you're all right. Take a deep breath. We're 1 out away from getting out of the inning.
Number 17, Damian Valerio.
Damian Valerio to the plate. The 9th hole hitter today for Rock Springs. On deck, if we can get to that point, it will be Ryan Zotti.
Oh, now for the Stallions. Base hit, you could score 2 and tie this game.
Valerio swings at the first offering and misses 0-1.
It's a good fastball in the inner third. Good bounce back pitch after the walk.
Absolutely. Thompson gets set, the 0-1, and fouled to the back screen. It'll be 0-2. Sagastumi at third, Ice at second, and Bledsoe at first. All runners with a decent lead off the base here with 2 outs.
Yeah, Sixers electing to play back and try to take up as much space on a ground ball.
And fouled off by Valerio once again. He battles in this at-bat.
It was a good fastball on the outer third. Good job by Valerio just to get rid of it. See if you can get a pitch that you can handle. As when you fall behind 0-2, you're really at the pitcher's mercy of what they want to do. You're just kind of hoping that you get something that you can really handle in a 2-strike count.
The 0-2, Valerio, a little chopper towards the third baseman and Tafoya, and that just drops in the infield grass. And 1 run will come across for Rock Springs.
Infield single for Valerio as a swinging bunt. Good hustle out of the box. That cuts the deficit to 2-1 for the Stallions. And, you know, sometimes as a hitter, you crush a ball, you hit a laser, it finds a glove, and sometimes you hit a ground ball with about a 35-mile-an-hour exit velocity that lands in front of the third baseman that nobody can do anything about, and you get yourself an RBI single.
2-1 now the score. Base is loaded once again. And that is fouled off by Zotti. Ice at third, Bledsoe at second, and Valerio at first. 0-1 count here, 2 outs in the top of the second. Now a 1-run lead for the Sixers. The 0-1 offering just above the zone, 1-1. On deck, if we can get to that point, will be Griffin Garner. Thompson with the 1-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Fastball went inside. Zadi decided to try to take a look at it. Now a 1-2 count. Thompson gets set. Kicks and fires the 1-2. Zadi sends that one in foul territory, and that will go out of play. First baseman in Swain and Williams. The right fielder tried to give a little bit of chase. We'll redo the 1-2 count.
There's quite a bit of foul ground here at Mike Lansing Field, so any fly ball to the right side that's in foul territory is not guaranteed to get out.
Zadi lines that one. That will drop in left field. One run will come across. A second one, Valerio running home, and it'll be a 3 RBI double for Ryan Zadi.
RBI double for Zadi.
As we're looking on the instant replay, as the runs will come across the board.
Next to the plate for Rock Springs.
As Rock Springs,
the third baseman, number 14,
takes a 4-2 lead.
That's a great piece of hitting there by Zadi, as that ball landed probably no more than a 1.5 feet off that left field line. Just happened to find some green out there. Bases clearing double to go from down 2-0 coming into the inning up 4-2.
Thompson with the offering just outside the zone. 1-0 here for Griffin Garner. First at bat for Garner was a strikeout looking. Thompson keeping an eye on Zani at second. Garner will foul that one to the backstop, make it a 1-1 count. 4-2 in favor of the Stallions on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard.
It's a big run standing out there at second. You might not get a ton of opportunity to score against the Sixers team, so you got to capitalize whenever you can.
The 1-1 fouled off, and it'll be a 1-2. As Rock Springs team fighting through their at-bats, and a little bit of a run down there as both sides had to play retrieving foul balls. Garner re-enters the box, the 1-2 ahead. Thompson kicks and it deals, and Garner will foul that one back towards the Union broadcast booth and lands in the bleachers just to our right. Runner in scoring position at second in Zadi.
See if Thompson goes to that breaking ball. It's been 3 straight fastballs that Garner's been able to foul off.
The 1-2 just outside the zone. Now even 2-2 count.
He did go to the breaking ball, but Garner very disciplined at the plate right there to lay off. It was a really good 1-2 pitch.
Good eye by Garner. Now the even 2-2 offering ahead from Thompson. Kicks and deals. Ball in the dirt for ball 3, and now a full count.
This turned into a heck of an at-bat from Garner. Fell behind in the count, 1-2, is able to foul a couple off. Takes a really good breaking ball. Now suddenly the payoff pitch.
I think a lot of it is also, your teammates just put 4 runs on the board. You want to help out as well and possibly try to get that 5th run, as that is popped up. The first baseman in Swain runs towards a help the catcher in Westby. And Westby grabs it for out number 3. We'll move to the bottom of the second. This is a Buckle Up for Life Wyoming presentation here on MyLocalRadio.com and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Our community. We love it, we live it, we support it. Trona Valley is your local credit union, and we're proud to invest in relationships that go far beyond banking. We're proud to invest in the lives of our young members and their participation in sports. You're champions in our community, and we're here to support you all the way, on a court, on the field, or elsewhere. Together, let's develop lifelong, successful financial habits. You got this. We're here for you. Trona Valley, member NCUA, TronaValley.com.
I buckle up because I think about my family and how important it is to know that I'm going to be coming back home to them safely.
My reason for buckling up is that I value safety in my life, and I want to make sure I'm there for years to come for my children.
My reason for buckling up is to get home to my dog.
I buckle up because my wife thinks it's a safe thing to do, and I have two beautiful little boys to go home to every night, and I just think it's too important not to get thrown out of a vehicle if you have a rollover accident.
I think about my dad when I buckle up. He lost his best friend from not wearing a seatbelt, so I always make sure to wear my seatbelt so he doesn't lose another best friend.
Welcome back live inside the Union broadcast booth, Wyoming's premier digital highway. As the 8th seed, the Rock Springs Stallions up 4-2 over the number 1 seed in the Cheyenne Sixers.
Whoa. Sorry, the throw down kind of got away there. Go ahead.
As well, the 6, 7, 8 hitters up for Cheyenne. Braden Pearson, the leadoff. Caden Westby on deck. And then Jackson Garrett in the hole.
Left fielder number 4, Braden Pearson.
This is an opportunity here for Thompson. If you can come here and shut the door, get your team back in the dugout with the 4-2 lead, that's a lot of momentum for the Stallions.
Oliver. First offering to Pearson above the zone. 1-0 count. Oliver gets that once again here. Kicks and deals, ball in the dirt. Now a 2-0 count here for Pearson, the left fielder.
Yeah, you want to try to get the batter right here. You don't want another leadoff walk. They score typically about 80% of the time they did in the first inning.
The 2-0 just outside towards the lefty's batter box. Now a 3-0. Oliver trying to get his way back in this count. 3-1 and ball below the zone. That'll be ball number 4 and a leadoff walk.
Yeah, and I think for Oliver, he's only pitched 2 batters in the windup. He's walked both of them. He's thrown 4 balls and 2 strikes from the windup. I would almost wonder if it might be beneficial for him to ditch the windup for today. It just doesn't seem like the ball, like he's getting his rhythm out of the windup, and that's the point of the windup. So if you can simplify, as he's throwing more strikes out of the stretch.
4-2 lead here for the Stallions. Pearson at first. Westby in the batter's box. Lets the first offering go by him for ball 1.
That's a really good take there by Westby. What we talked about a couple times in the first game, that, catchers behind the plate, they know the strike zone very well as they're catching for the zone. They know the umpires where they're going to call it. So Westby with a really good take there in the first pitch.
Oliver gets set, fires the 1-0. And called strike 1, now a 1-1 count.
It's a good fastball, bottom of the zone. Right now you're trying to, with a runner on base, see if you can get a ground ball, try to turn 2 on the infield.
Runner on first in Pearson, no outs here. In the bottom of the second. Even 1-1. Pearson going for second base. A throw by Bledsoe offline, and Pearson safe at second.
Second stolen base for the Sixers here in the game, as Tafoya stole second before he rode home on the Swan home run.
2-1 count here for Westby, the catcher, in today's matchup for Cheyenne. Oliver keeping an eye on Pearson at second. And a little blooper into left field. Zani will get under that one and field it over to the shortstop. 1 run will come across. And now 4-3 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard.
It's a real good 2-strike swing there, as Westby didn't get all of that one, but you dump it out into left field where nobody is. And, that ball was hit so softly that Zadi really never had a chance to throw the runner out at second. Good jump there at second base by Pearson.
4-3 the score, and an RBI single for Westby. And now Jackson Garrett, the DH, to the plate for the Sixers.
Leadoff walk comes around to score again.
Oliver with the offering. Ball in the dirt. Westby going for second base, and he will reach safely. And now another runner in scoring position for Cheyenne.
That's really good base running right there by Westby over at second base, as he read that ball in the dirt. It's a good job stopping it behind the plate. Just couldn't quite corral it.
Oliver Keeps an eye on Westby at second for 3 the score. Oliver with a 1-0 offering and a little grounder, and caught by the shortstop in Peterson.
And that'll be an infield single.
And he tried to get out to Garner, the third baseman, but Westby is safe. So now runners on the corners.
So if you're Garner on that play, you got to get to third base. If he's at third base, Peterson makes a phenomenal play in the hole just to get to that ball. If Garner's standing on third, there's a chance they get that out, and that would have been a huge out in the inning. So if you're Gardner on a ground ball in that position, give your shortstop a chance, get to the base, as Peterson made a heck of a play in the hole just to get his glove on it.
Runners on the corners. Cade Coates in the batter's box here, the shortstop. He shows bunt, bunts it towards the first base line, and that will trot foul. And Westby will have to trot back to the third base bag.
That was a terrific bunt. I mean, the only way you could place it a little better is if it stayed on that line, but that would have scored the run. That would have been an infield single, too. You know, the sacrifice bunt attempt, as it seemed like a squeeze play was on right there for the Sixers, but I mean, that would have probably turned into an RBI infield single with that good of a bunt.
Oliver keeps an eye on the runner first in Garrett. The offering, a bunt once again. Coach trying to run that one out. Cannot get to first that time, but Westby will come around to score. So it'll be a sacrifice bunt by Cade Coates, and it'll be the top order once again for the Sixers.
Yeah, Coates gets himself an RBI, and he moves the go-ahead run into scoring position with the top of the order coming up, as that was an excellent job done there by Coates. That's what you really ask out of your 9-hole hitter. Be willing to drop down that sacrifice bump, be willing to work a count, and Coates right there will get an RBI for his service.
Tied ball game now, 4-4 apiece on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Tafoya to the plate, first at bat. Got on base with a walk and then had a stolen base and was able to come around on the 2-run homer by Hayden Swain. First offering was outside, now a 1-0. One out here in the bottom of the second. Runner on second in Garrett. Tafoya sends that one into left field and foul. So a 1-1 count.
That's way out in front of that one. If you're Oliver on the mound, if you have anything that's a bit slower, I would try to go to that there, just because Tafoya really put a charge into that fastball. He's just way out in front.
Tafoya re-enters the batter's box here. Oliver puts his back foot on the rubber. Garrett dancing around at second. And that ball tags the bottom portion of the zone. 1-2.
He did just that. Went with the breaking ball after the fastball. Tafoya was taking on the breaking ball. It's a really good pitch to the outside corner. Be interesting to see how he follows that one up.
Oliver getting set. Tied ball game at 4-4 apiece. The 1-2 outside. High and away, now 2-2.
Try to go fastball high after a breaking ball. It's a good job trying to tunnel those pitches. Tafoya just does a better job laying off right there.
Even count 2-2. Garrett in scoring position at second. Above the zone once again. Now a full count here for Mason Tafoya, the third baseman.
Yeah, pretty good at bat going for Tafoya. He walked his first time up. He's fallen behind, or he fell behind this at bat, was able to battle back. Been in 3-2 counts, both of his at bats. Seen 8 pitches in his first at bat.
One out here in the bottom of the second. Full count. Tafoya sends that one into foul territory towards the right side. Reese running after it. Just gets away from him a little bit, and we'll redo the 3-2.
Should say he saw 8 pitches in his last at bat, as this one will be pitch number 7 on the way. Tafoya's seen an inning's worth of pitches himself at the plate. And that's what you ask out of a leadoff hitter. Go up there, grind at bats, let the rest of the lineup see what the pitcher has.
Garner getting ready on the mound. The 3-2 lifted into center ice, running after that one and gets it for out number 2.
It's a nice running grab there from Maddox Ice. Trying
to the plate for Cheyenne. The second baseman, number 7.
to come in charging on that one, and the infielders did a good job leaving that one to Maddox Ice, using his legs to get there. Just because one of the things that can really throw an outfielder off is when that second baseman's coming back to the ball. You hear footsteps, and just human nature, you don't want to run into each other.
2 outs here in the bottom of the second. Tied ball game 4-4, and Landon McAnally back to the plate. First at bat flew out to ice in center field. McAnally with a line drive into right, and that gets over Harmon, the right fielder. Garrett will come around to score, and Cheyenne retakes the lead 5-4. And an RBI double for McAnally.
Yeah, McAnally turns on that ball, hits an absolute laser over the head of the right fielder, Harmon. As the bats for the Sixers, they put a charge into a couple of balls as they're swinging the bats really well. Rock Springs been able to stay with them so far.
Now Nolan Horton to the plate. Horton 0 for 1. Flew out to left field. Oliver getting set here, looking at runner at second in McAnally. First offering here, a little chopper towards the third baseman in Garner, and that goes foul. And it'll be a 0-1 as Horn will have to take the trot back to the batter's box. 5-4 in favor of Cheyenne.
Yeah, the Sixers did a tremendous job this inning after going behind, not really panicking, and just continuing to grind out bats and battle. And it's really it's led to them retaking the lead. And now you're putting the ball back in Rock Springs court. You're going to force them to have to come to the plate and continue to grind out at bats and put runs on the board.
Oliver with the offering outside as Bledsoe had to slide a little bit out of the way to get to that one. 1-1 count. Oliver keep an eye on the runner in McAnally at second base. The 1-1 offering. Strike 2 called. Now 1-2 here. Rock Springs only need one more out to get out of the bottom of the second. (5-4) in favor of the Sixers. Oliver with the offering, hit into right field. Harmon goes to his left, goes to his right, and gets it for out number 3. After the break, we'll have the top of the UNTM I Envision third inning. This is a Buckle Up for Life Wyoming presentation on MyLocalRadio.com and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
We offer rebates on energy-saving products and equipment for our customers. For example, your home's heating and air conditioning system draws significant amount of electricity during certain times of the year. We offer cash back for heat pumps, which use energy-efficient technology to heat and cool your home. We also offer rebates on appliances and smart accessories like smart plugs and smart switches. Really, for anything that draws electricity in your home, we usually have some type of rebate to offer you. Visit wattsmarthomes.com today.
The strategic plan for Una County School District Number 4 states, through collaboration with the entire learning community, our mission is to instill problem-solving skills in our students that will translate to a rapidly changing global environment. We work to accomplish this by constantly improving student achievement, improving student academic and behavioral skills with a district that operates efficiently and effectively. Uinta County School District Number 4, excellence in teaching, opportunity through learning.
Welcome back live inside the Union broadcast booth, Wyoming's premier digital highway. Anthony Colasuono alongside Aaron Poling as We welcome you to the top of the third inning here in the Uinta Iron Vision third inning, and a little bit of an eventful second inning. Rock Springs put up 4 in the top of the second. Cheyenne responded with 3 of their own in the bottom half of the inning, and now top of the third, 5-4 in favor of the Sixers. Billy Peterson to the plate. Peterson sends one on a line into right, and caught by Corey Williams. Williams started to jet out to deep right field, and then saw the ball was going to land a little bit shorter than he predicted. Ran back in for out number 1.
You know, as an outfielder, though, if you're going to misread a ball, you always want to misread going back, because you can always recover going forward. You're much faster running forward than you are running backwards. So I was always taught, take a step back on a fly ball before you come in.
As now Sagastumi to the plate, as that offering from Thompson was outside for ball 1.
But that doesn't necessarily mean you have to do that. It's almost better to freeze sometimes.
The 1-0, Sagastumi takes a swing at a fastball, now a 1-1. One out here in the top of the third. Thompson, another fastball, now a 1-2.
That's back-to-back swings by Sagastumi at pitches probably above the top of the zone. If you're Thompson, you might want to go back there for a third time.
Thompson with the offering and a strikeout, looking for out number 2. And that is Thompson's 5th strikeout of the day.
Or you could dot a fastball at the knees on the outside corner. I mean, there's a lot of ways when you get ahead 1-2, especially after a couple of swings out of the zone, that you can really go to work as a pitcher.
Steve Harmon to the plate. First at bat, struck out swinging. Harmon will foul one off. 0-1 as that takes a crash in the bleachers.
An awful lot of things around for property damage.
Yeah. The 0-1 and foul to the back fence. 0-2 count here, 2 outs, no one on at base here in the top of the third. Cheyenne looking to force Rock Springs to put a 0 on the board and get those bats going once again.
Yeah, it's a good job by Thompson bouncing back after the last inning.
The 0-2 just above the zone, a little bit high, 1-2.
It's a great 0-2 pitch. It's a good job laying off by the hitter at the plate.
Thompson gets set, kicks and deals the 1-2 offering. A little grounder to the shortstop in Coates. The throw to first in time for out number 3. After break, we'll have Swain, Williams, and Pearson up for the Cheyenne Sixers. This is a Buckle Up for Life Wyoming presentation of the 2024 AA State Tournament on MyLocalRadio.com and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
When participating in sports, there's always a lot to talk about performing at the top of your game. I'd like to expand on that and ask, how about performing at the top of your game in every part of your life? This is Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic. I offer solutions to help improve all aspects of your game called life. Pain management, migraines, allergies, emotional release, nutritional supplements based on blood tests, and improved athletic performance. To help you perform at the top of your game every day, call today to schedule an appointment in Evanston or in Kemmer. Hoover Chiropractic, 307-789-0043.
Do you want to further your education? Are you thinking of attending college? You can start now here in Evanston. Western Evanston Outreach provides students with a low-cost alternative to leaving town. Western offers a variety of degrees including nursing, BAS, and our brand new cybersecurity, also offering a variety of certificate programs that can be completed all right here in Evanston. Western Evanston Outreach, we are your local community college.
Welcome back live inside the Union broadcast booth. Anthony Colasuono alongside Aaron Poling. 5-4 here in the bottom of the third in the Uinta Iron Vision third inning. Our vision is to improve yours. As leading off for the Sixers, Hayden Swain on deck, Corey Williams, and in the hole, Braden Pearson. And of course, Swain, first at bat, a 2-run shot over the left field fence.
Yeah, it's pretty big to get that last out of the bottom of the second, just so you face Swain with no one on.
Oliver with the first offering to Swain on this at-bat, just outside for ball 1.
Another thing about Swain that's impressive is you get power hitters that'll sometimes expand the zone. Swain's going to make you throw him a strike.
The 1-0 offering from Oliver in just below the zone in the dirt, 2-0.
We talked about it being interesting. The at-bat after a home run is hit in the inning. It's also interesting when you face that batter again to see how pitchers throw.
That's a long walk.
A 2-0 from Oliver in the dirt, now a 3-0 count.
I'm good, how are you? Good. Long walk.
And this kind of goes back to what we talked about with Oliver. Out of the stretch, or out of the windup so far, he's walked 2 batters, and then also now he's on to a 3-0 count in his third batter through the windup.
The 3-0 offering, and that is down in the dirt. It'll be ball number 4 for Hayden Swain. He'll take his free base.
Yeah, it's a good at-bat from Swain. Sometimes after a home run, you get a little over-aggressive, but Swain, he's definitely been there before. An at-bat after a home run, stays within himself.
5-4.
Didn't get anything to really swing at and just takes his free base.
Smart at-bat by Swain. Now Corey Williams to the plate for Cheyenne. Oliver keep an eye on Swain at first. The offering here for Williams outside as Bledsoe had to pop up on his feet and reach the glove out for that one. Ball 1. Oliver getting set. Fires the 1-0 offering, and that tags the outer portion of the zone, 1-1.
It's a good job evening the count. If you're Oliver on the mound after throwing 5 straight balls, you want to attack here, get ahead.
Oliver looks for the sign. Kicks and fires the 1-1. That gets away from Bledsoe, the catcher, and Swain will trot to second base. Now runner in scoring position for Cheyenne.
That's unfortunate there from Bledsoe. He did everything right. Just sometimes when a fastball gets spiked,
Tyler's car.
try to roll those shoulders and stay in front of it. It's just going to bounce off you and deflect away.
2-1 count here for Williams. Oliver looking at Swain at second. The 2-1 and fouled off by Williams. Towards the Rock Springs dugout, now an even 2-2 count.
I didn't realize Lufkin was that close to Casper. 90 miles?
Beautiful day for baseball here in Casper. Two pitch ahead here from Oliver. Outside and above, 3-2. Now a full count here for Williams. Looking to get on base after he striked out looking on his first at-bat of the day.
Because it wasn't on my neighbor's. No, it must be the front because it was on all the doors that were on
The full count, 3-2. Swing and a miss, and that is the first out here in the bottom of the third.
It's a great job bouncing back there by Oliver.
Next to the plate for the
As typically, this kind of goes along with my point. I think he should just throw from the stretch, as he's walked 3 guys out of the windup to begin innings, and when he gets to the stretch, he's at least around the zone. I mean, he's been hit a little bit, but, you know, if you're throwing strikes, you can kind of live with that.
Yeah. Pearson to the plate. Lines one into center field. Eyes chasing back, and that gets past him. Swain rounding third, looking for home. Pearson will slide in to third base with an RBI triple.
That is an incredible hustle around the bases, as Pearson did a good job cutting the bases and making it short, as that didn't seem like it was an opportunity for a triple. Usually for triples, the ball has to get to the wall. That ball only got about maybe a foot and a half behind the center fielder, Ice, and he was able to get it in pretty quickly. Good hustle there to pick up the triple.
6-4 in favor of Cheyenne on the Heritage Auto Evanston scoreboard. Now Caden Westby to the plate. Pearson at third. Ball above the zone, 1-0.
Kind of makes you wonder if Ice played that ball pretty well. If he's not able to knock it down, that could have easily been an inside the park home run with the way Pearson was running.
Pearson was hustling around the base paths, and you like to see that hustle. The 1-0. Swing and a miss by Westby. Now 1-1.
Westby 1 for 1 in the contest.
Oliver gets set, kicks and fires the 1-1. Ball in the dirt. Great block by Bledsoe. 2-1 because we just saw the speed by Pearson.
Yeah.
If that ball got further to the backstop, you could be looking at Pearson trying to take home.
Absolutely. Speed makes you, as a defense, puts a lot of pressure on you, especially when you're standing at third.
The 2-1 offering from Oliver and gets through the legs of Griffin Garner at third. Pearson will come home, and safe at first is Westby.
I think the runner over at third may have played a part in that one, as Pearson, as soon as that ball off the bat saw it was going to third, he went right back to the base trying to make sure to get back in time to keep that runner over at third. And I think Garner might have saw that out of the corner of his eyes, and that played a part in it. But good base running by Pearson. That's about the only place on the infield where he wouldn't have scored a ground ball. It was heads up and just getting back. Of course, he ends up scoring.
Yeah. Looks like that'll be charged as an error. And now Garrett to the plate. Ball in the dirt, 1-0 count. 7-4 in favor of Cheyenne. Oliver keeping an eye on Westby at first. The offering from Oliver and just below the zone, 2-0. Garrett got a single on his first at-bat and was able to round the bases.
The opportunity here, 2-0, looking for much more of a single. Be real selective with this pitch.
One out here in the bottom of the third. And that ball tags the bottom portion of the zone. 2-1 count.
That's just really good baseball all around. Jarrett seeing that fastball down at the knees on the outside corner. It's not the 2-0 pitch to swing at. It's a good 2-0 pitch from Oliver, though.
And she's like, kumbaya, and I said, well.
Oliver kicks and deals the 2-1. And just above the zone, 3-1 now for Jackson Garrett.
Yeah, same principle applies at the plate right here, as you have an opportunity to be really selective with a pitch that you want to drive. What's your favorite pitch in the zone to drive?
I figured that's who she was on the phone with. Yeah, I went out for the 5.
A 3-1 offering from Oliver. Swing and a miss for strike 2, now a full count.
It's a pretty good 3-1 swing there from Garrett, and as he unloaded on that swing, was just a bit out in front of that one, as that was a pretty good 3-1 pitch there from Oliver. It was on the outside part of the plate. Now you got to shrink up and protect here at the plate.
Full count ahead here for Garrett. Garrett tags one into right field, trending foul, and that will hop over the fence and out of play.
It's a great adjustment at the plate there from Garrett. The last pitch was a fastball, similar spot, was trying to crush it. This time with 2 strikes, chokes up a little bit, and takes a little off the swing and just gets rid of it.
7-4 in favor of the Sixers. Oliver versus Garrett, kicks and fires, and a line drive into center field, caught by Ice for out number 2. Correct. Yes, number 2.
It's a good play there by Maddox Ice out in center field. That ball was tattooed. Slicing away from him, is able to stay with it, make a fine running play into that right center field gap.
Now Cade Coates to the plate. First at bat, got a RBI on the sacrifice bunt. Runner at first in Westby. 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. Oliver kicks and deals. That one hit into shallow center field. Ice running after it. It's going to drop right in front of him. Now runners on the corners.
And that's a single.
Yeah, I mean, sacrifice bunt last time. This time, puts one in play.
Top of the order here for
floats it out into center field. Sometimes, the previous at bat for Garrett, he drills the ball into center field, where Coates doesn't quite get all of it, falls in. It's kind of the way baseball goes sometimes, but a good job out in center field by Ice. It looks like he was coming up ready to throw to third as the runner was already there. Instead, he holds it, gets it back into the infield, keeps that trail runner at first.
Mason Tafoya to the plate. Top of the order once again for the Sixers. Ball outside the zone. Bledsoe slid to his right to get to that one. 1-0 count.
Tafoya's already seen 16 pitches in his 2 plate appearances plus 1 pitch, as he's been hard to get out at the plate.
The 1-0. A little chopper foul as Coates tried to go for second base. 1-1 count here. 2 outs in the bottom of the third. 7-4 in favor of Cheyenne.
It'll be interesting if Coates is off and running again to see how the Stallions play this. Pretty good speed over at first. If you throw down and don't get him out, you are conceding the run without getting the out.
The 1-1. Tafoya sends out to left field, drops right in front of Zani. A run will come around, and an RBI single for Mason Tafoya.
Sometimes discretion is the better part of valor out in left field for Zadi. That's one that, you might want to go try to make that play, but if you don't get to that ball, especially with a diving effort, that one's going to roll to the fence and probably be an inside the park home run. As Zadi, I'm not sure he gets to that one. I think he made the smart play by laying back and letting that ball bounce and get it in. Because, it does make the game 8-4. But if you miss that ball, it's probably a 3-run inside the park.
Exactly. So, smart play by Zani is now 8-4. Mound meeting here by the Stallions. As so far the scoring breakdown, Cheyenne put up 2 in the bottom of the first. Rock Springs responded with 4 in the top of the second. And Cheyenne took back the lead in the bottom of the third with 3, making it 5-4. And then Rock Springs not able to put anything in the top half of the inning. And right now, 3 runs put up by the Sixers.
Yeah, we're not even 3 innings into this game, me, and the Sixers already put up 7 hits.
Landon McAnally to the plate. 1 of 2 on the day. Last at bat got a RBI double. Runners on first and second. Ball below the zone, 1-0 the count.
Sixers done a good job of forcing Oliver into the zone, and when they do, that's when they're tattooing balls. They're forcing strikes. They're taking a lot of pitches that are outside of the zone and really only swinging at the strikes.
Ball in the dirt, 2-0 here for McAnally. Coates at second, Tafoya at first.
This is a big at-bat in this game right now. If you're Rock Springs, you want to get the out here. You don't want to face 3-4 with runners on base.
A 2-0 offering from Oliver. Breaking ball tags the zone, 2-1 here with 2 outs in the bottom of the third.
It's a good job getting back into the count if you're Oliver. You need another great pitch as McAnally's still ahead in the count. Turned on one and drilled a ball over the right fielder's head last at bat. Has that ability to do the same here, especially if he gets a pitch he wants.
Pickoff attempt as both runners will go back to their respective bases. Oliver will retake to the bump.
It's a job being alert by Coates over there. This is when a team would get picked off.
Both runners going as Bledsoe bobbled the ball. Now Truner's in scoring position here for Cheyenne.
And what I meant by that is not necessarily that Coates would get picked off himself, but when you see pickoffs at second base, it's typically the long innings when the pitcher never throws over and then they suddenly go with that inside mood, try to get an extra step as a base runner, and that's when they get you.
3-1 count here for McAnally. 2 outs. And that will be ball number 4. Bases loaded here in the bottom of the third.
McAnally down to first base.
And McAnally does a good job there, taking what's given to him, understanding that, the Thunder in your lineup, the 3-4 hitters, typically in baseball when you're constructing your lineup, your 3-hole hitter is probably your quote-unquote best overall hitter that can handle the bat really, really well. And then your 4-hole hitter is your power guy, which Swain's already got a home run in this game. So it's a good job by McAnally, really understanding that, if I don't get anything to hit, there's some big bats behind me in this order.
Nolan Horton to the plate, 0 for 2 on the day. As the first offering by Oliver outside for ball number 1. Base is loaded for the Sixers. So they lead 8-4.
Let's see if Horton takes a big hack on one, see if he can try to clear the fences.
Oliver with the offering, and that's tends a little bit inside 2-0.
I mean, with each passing pitch that misses out of the zone, the odds of it increases with that big swing.
Simple. We got to save that wildlife. We'll let him
Oliver kicks and deals the 2-0 offering. That gets away. All the runners will advance a base. Coates will come home now 9-4 in favor of Cheyenne. Tafoya moves to third and McNally to second.
Yeah, right there, Oliver went back to the windup and just doesn't seem to have it from the windup today. Just kind of, sometimes you don't get the rhythm right with your feet and your whole entire body's out of whack when you're in the windup. If you don't get those steps right, you're starting yourself off with a bad base.
9-4 the score. A little grounder gets past the shortstop. Tafoya will come around. Runners on the corners. McNally will stop at third, and an RBI single for Nolan Horton.
Yeah, he swung 3-0 there. Got on top of that one probably a little more than he wanted to, but hit it hard. Was able to find a hole between short and third.
Now Hayden Swain to the plate.
And Swain, an opportunity here with a couple runners on base. See how they pitched to him last time. It was 4 straight balls to Swain, take your base. See if they attack him in the zone this time.
Runners on the corners here for Oliver. Ball in the dirt below the zone, 1-0. On deck, if we can get to that point, it will be Corey Williams. 1-0 offering ahead. Oliver kicks and deals. And that one fouled off. Be a 1-1 count here.
Yeah, that one looked like it got Swain on the inside of the foot. As a lot of times you see a ball that gets hit straight up in the air like that off the ground. It's a good chance to hit the batter because the ball ricocheted backwards off of his foot.
5 runs put up in the bottom of third by Cheyenne. Score now 10-4.
And typically the hitter will let you know that it hit him.
Yeah.
It's not a softball hitting you in the foot.
Strike called there, 1-2, as Horton will take second base.
And by soft, I mean foam, not the sport, because that ball's pretty hard too.
1-2 offering. That one fouled back. Out of play.
I hear that one hit the cement through the crowd, Mike. If I'm a pitcher, I want that ball. Hello, natural cutter, because it has half the ball kind of flattened out.
2 runners in scoring position here for Cheyenne. Just outside now, even 2-2. It's a bomb. That ball's going to be looking like a frisbee a little bit.
It's a really good take there by Swain. A fastball didn't miss by much.
10-4 in favor of Cheyenne. Oliver with the offering. Swain sends that out into right field. Harmon calls everyone off and catches it for out number 3. After the break, we'll move to the top of the 4th. This is a Buckle Up for Life Wyoming presentation of the 2024 AA State Tournament here on MyLocalRadio.com and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
At Blacks Fork Dental, we're not just a dental office, we're a family. We believe in inspiring lasting smiles, and that means welcoming patients of all ages. From the littlest smiles to the wisest grins, our team is here to provide gentle and caring dental care for your entire family. Our warm and friendly atmosphere will make you and your kids feel right at home, ensuring every visit is a positive one. At our office, we use the latest technology to provide top-notch care for your family's dental needs, from x-rays to crowns, clear correct to implants, or even dentures. Blacks Fork Dental, where advanced technology meets compassionate care. Join our dental family today by scheduling at blacksforkdental.com.
When was the last time you got to stay at a hotel that had an indoor waterfall and a fish pond, or a hotel with a swimming pool, a baby pool, and 5 hot tubs? At the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper, Wyoming, you'll get all of this, plus an amazing complimentary breakfast. You can even reserve a suite with a private jacuzzi for 2. The rates are so affordable that every time you're in Casper, you and the whole family can stay without breaking the bank. The best hotel in Casper is the Come On In and Suites. Make your reservations today and come on in.
Welcome back live inside the Union broadcast booth. Wyoming's premier digital highway. Anthony Colasuono alongside Aaron Poling. 10-4 in favor of Cheyenne post 6 here in the top of the 4th. 5 runs came across for the Sixers as they lead 10-4 over the Rock Spring Stallions. Maddox Ice to lead off for the Stallions, and he'll follow Jackson Reese on deck and Hayden Bledsoe in the hole. Ice on his last at-bat, his first one of the day. Got on base with a walk and was able to round the bases. Ball below the zone by Thompson.
Yeah, a long half inning at the plate for the Sixers. See how Thompson responds on the mound.
The 1-0 offering now make it 2-0.
Of course, as a pitcher, you always take the runs, but when an inning goes pretty quickly, when you're only in the dugout for maybe 5-10 minutes, your rhythm is just much better going back to the mound.
The 2-0, Ice swings at that offering, now 2-1.
And it's not going to take an entire at-bat for the pitcher to find it usually. Usually maybe it takes 1 or 2 pitches, as it looks like for Thompson it has here.
The 2-1 offering, and that tends a little bit inside for ball 3.
Yeah, I think he's probably found it as that pitch just missed inside. That was a very good pitch. That was a very good take at the plate.
The 3-1, Ice sends that one foul into left field. Now full count here, 3-2.
Yeah, he crushed that ball just a bit out in front.
Ice will enter the batter's box once again. Full count here, 3-2. Swing and a miss and a strikeout for out number 1.
Next to the plate.
That's a good job going in and out. That fastball in the inner third was the one that Ice turned on and hit pretty far down that left field line. Foul would have been interesting to see if it was, closer to the foul pole, see where that ball would have landed as it landed out of play, then goes outside to switch the hitter's eye.
Thompson with the offering here for Reese, outside for ball 1. Thompson, 6 strikeouts so far on the day. Only 2 walks given up. 4 runs given up, 2 of them earned. The 1-0 just above the zone now, 2-0.
I missed that.
Yeah, I just seen it last night.
Reese will foul that one off. Make it 2-2 now.
Well, when I couldn't figure out the guy running through the streets.
Even count here, and the offering from Thompson.
Fencing mask on or whatever.
This looks like, correct now, is that just a 2-1? It's now a 2-2, excuse me. 2-2 offering. Foul tipped by Reese.
Outfield playing pretty shallow for the Sixers. They're going to try to take away those bloop singles and try to force the Stallions to hit the ball over their head. Stallions are capable, but it's kind of the way that the Sixers are playing it with the lead they have.
2-2 once again, just below the zone, and now a full count.
Yeah, Westby behind the plate was ready to chuck that one down to third. As trying to, frame it and buy the call a little bit. Home plate umpire, no avail.
Full count for the first baseman in Reese. The offering and a swing and a miss and back-to-back strikeouts for Andrew Thompson.
Like that Westby pointed out to Thompson is, sometimes when you feel you don't get a pitch, it gets into a hitter or a pitcher's head sometimes. But he was able to bounce back with another really good fastball and shake off that pitch that the Sixers wanted.
Hayden Bledsoe to the plate. Got on base with a walk. And Bledsoe will take a swing at that one. 0-1 here with 2 outs in the top of the 4th. 10-4 the score in favor of the Sixers. No one on base. The 0-1 now make it 0-2.
Yeah, Thompson doing a good job filling the zone here, looking to strike out the side in order.
Thompson with the offering just below. 1-2.
It's a good take there, as Thompson's been strictly fastball here in this inning.
The 1-2 offering and just below once again. Now even 2-2 count. Bledsoe working his way back in after falling in an 0-2 hole. Thompson kicks and deals. That one fouled off.
It's a good job. Fastball in the outer third of the plate. Tough pitch to handle. If you're getting a piece of it, getting rid of it, and getting another pitch.
The 2-2. Just inside. Now a full count.
This has turned into a heck of at bat for Bledsoe as he fell behind 0-2. He's battled all the way back to 3-2.
Full count offering. Ball 4, and it'll be a 2-out walk for Hayden Bledsoe.
Yeah, it turned a pretty good at-bat to a great at-bat as he's able to draw the 4-pitch walks. I think this is going to be a pitching change as the Sixers are going to want to bring Thompson back later in the week as he's at 77 pitches. Getting fist bumps all around from his teammates, so I'm going to go ahead and guess that is at least a conversation.
Thompson so far today, 4 runs given up, 4 of them earned, 3 hits, 3 walks, and 7 strikeouts.
Yeah, they point out to the bullpen. They are going to make the change as 78 pitches officially for Thompson right now. You got to stay under 80.
Yeah.
So realistically, it would only be 1 more pitch, and then he'd have to leave if they wanted to come back.
Yes. Yep. So we'll take a break here. This is a Buckle Up for Life Wyoming presentation of the 2024 AA State Tournament on MyLocalRadio.com and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Farming requires working with the right equipment. At Covelo Auto Farm Service, you will find the right size tractor, tractor accessories, cattle chutes, and calf corrals for all your farming needs. Covelos has all your auto needs as well. From fluids to belts to protection for your hands, they've got you covered. Covelos also offers a service center for your truck and tractors in one convenient location. Covelos is your one-stop farm and auto shop. Stop in and see them today at 80 Reese Road in Lyman. Covelos Auto Farm Service.
There are 3 things you can always be sure of when you get your tires from Freeway Tire in Evanston. First, they offer a price match guarantee on any published price. Second, whether you're driving across the state for a sporting event or you're just driving around town, you can feel confident knowing that you have top quality tires that have been installed by tire experts. And third, you're always appreciated by the owners and staff at Freeway Tire. It's reflected in the friendly service you receive every time you visit. Freeway Tire, quality tires and great service. Stop in today, 217 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
When you have an appointment with the dentist, it's reassuring to know that you're going to be seen by experienced, well-trained professionals. At Bear River Dental in Evanston, Dr. Lester, Dr. Owens, and Dr. Welch check every box. Plus, they're really nice people. Their passion to provide excellent dental care is reflected in everything from state-of-the-art equipment to professional, hard-working staff. Choose the professionals at Bear River Dental, serving patients of all ages. Call today to schedule an appointment.
I buckle up because I think about my family and how important it is to know that I'm going to be coming back home to them safely.
My reason for buckling up is that I value safety in my life and I want to make sure I'm there for years to come for my children.
My reason for buckling up is to get home to my dog.
I buckle up because my wife thinks it's a safe thing to do, and I have 2 beautiful little boys to go home to every night, and I just think it's too important not to get thrown out of a vehicle if you have a rollover accident.
I think about my dad when I buckle up. He lost his best friend from not wearing a seatbelt, so I always make sure to wear my seatbelt so he doesn't lose another best friend.
Welcome back live inside the Union broadcast booth. New pitcher on the mound for Cheyenne. That'll be Parker Korwitz. As did Damian Valerio to the plate, as can't officially wrap the day on Thompson yet, as he is responsible for the runner at first in Bledsoe. Runner first, 2 outs here in the top of the 4th. 1-0 count here for Valerio. Korwitz with the throw. Correction, with the pitch, and now 2-0.
Interesting arm angle here from Korwitz, as he kind of drops down. He almost in his load position looks like he's going to go full submarine. Instead, he drops down sidearm. He's got some pretty good zip on it, too.
The 2-0 from Korwitz called strike 1. And now a 2-1 count here for Valerio.
The Cleveland Guardians, they're very well regarded this year as one of the best bullpens in Major League Baseball. And that's because they have a lot of different arm angles they can come at you with. And right here for the Sixers, you go from full over the top from Thompson to sidearm here.
2-1, fouled off, now 2-2.
It's definitely not an easy at-bat for a right-handed hitter.
No.
As Corwitz sets up on that third base side of the rubber, the ball almost looks like it's coming from behind you back into the zone.
Corwitz getting set. The 2-2 offering. And a strikeout to retire the side here in the top of the fourth. After the break, we'll move to the bottom half of the fourth inning. This is a Buckle Up for Life Wyoming presentation of the 2024 AA State Tournament here in Casper on MyLocalRadio.com and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Established in 1984, T7 Propane provides you with quick and affordable service. Rely on T7 services to bring warmth and comfort to your home or business. T7 Propane delivers everywhere from the Fort Bridger area throughout Bear Lake Valley. Schedule your delivery today at T7propane.com. T7 Propane for all your propane needs.
When you want all the amenities, a wonderful restaurant, and clean, comfortable rooms in Evanston, stay at the Best Western Dunmar Inn. Whether you're in town for high school sports, on a business trip, or traveling with the whole family, book your stay at the Best Western Dunmar Inn. It's a 5-star experience from the time you check in until you say goodbye till next time. The Best Western Dunmar Inn, supporting students and families in all their activities. Make your reservations today.
Welcome back live inside the Union Broadcast booth, Wyoming's premier digital highway. That's bottom of the fourth. Anthony Colasuono alongside Aaron Pauling. 10-4 in favor of Cheyenne over Rock Springs. Landon Oliver still on the mound for the Stallions as Corey Williams will lead off for the Sixers, followed by Braden Pearson, and then in the hole will be Caden Westby.
So would that make Union Wireless the I-80 of the wireless world?
Yeah, you could say that.
Yeah, I like it. Might have just coined a new tagline for Union Broadcast. But interesting note in this game that Williams is leading off. He is the lone Sixer right now without a hit.
Yes.
And in fact, another oddity about this too is that all of the other 8 hitters only have 1 hit.
Oliver with the offering here to Williams. Called strike 1.
Guess I probably shouldn't say only, but they all have a hit apiece, which is just a real interesting factoid here in the bottom of the fourth.
The 0-1 offering here from Oliver to Williams. Just below the zone now, 1-1 in even count. I think Williams here hungry for a base hit after, 0-2 so far with strikeouts. The 1-1 above the zone now make it 2-1 the count here for the right fielder in Corey Williams.
Yeah, you get a little antsy sometimes when the rest of your teammates, they're having some success and, you're 0 for 2.
2-1 Williams. Skies one into left field. Garner running to foul territory to grab it, and that drops, and that's going to fall for a base hit, and Williams will get to second base.
Well, now every player in the Cheyenne order has a hit.
Next to the plate for the Sixers, the left fielder, number 4,
Braden Pearson to the plate. 1 of 1 on the days. Last at bat, his second at bat of the day, got on base with a triple and was able to round the bases.
That's one of the quickest triples I think I've ever seen.
Pearson, a really fast outfielder. Pearson with a drive into right field. Harmon tracks that one down for out number 1. Williams will stay at second base.
With the catch in right field for out number 1.
Now Caden Westby to the plate here. Runner in scoring position here in the bottom of the fourth. 10-4 the lead for post 6.
It's a good job there by Harmon, getting behind the ball, setting up, coming through, and firing. As if you would have been lazy behind it, you could have seen an opportunity for Williams to try to advance bases, but perfectly done out in right field by Harmon.
Westby with a hit into left field. Zadi trying to get to that one. That drops in fair ground. Williams rounding third, going home. It'll be an RBI double for Caden Westby.
And Caden Westby switching places with Corey Williams out on second base as he just reached out, lofted that one down the left field line. It's a good piece of hitting going with that pitch. He's rewarded with a double.
11-4 in favor of Cheyenne. Now Jackson Garrett to the plate, 1 of 2 on the day.
3 RBIs for Westby. Multiple RBI hits for him as well.
Offering from Oliver and foul tipped by Garrett. 0-1 count here in the bottom of the 4th.
And Jace Garrett, his last at-bat, tattooed a ball right at the center fielder, Maddox Ice.
Oliver keeping an eye on Westby at second. The 0-1 just below the zone. Make it 1-1.
It's a really good take there by Garrett in the breaking ball. Maybe not at the 0-1 pitch you want to swing at, but that pitch did not miss by much. That's real good control of the plate right there.
Oliver puts back foot on the rubber. The 1-1 offering. Garrett sends that one into left field, and that is gone. A 2-run shot for Jackson Garrett. Make it 13-4 in favor of the Sixers.
Yeah, that was an absolute bomb there from Garrett. Not much doubt, even in this massive field, that ball was going to go over. Usually when you see the outfielder turn their back directly square to home plate, it's not a good feeling for the team in the field as that ball, we talked about him tattooing one right at Maddox Ice there. That one, if you hit it to the parking lot, nobody can catch it.
No one can catch that, yep. Now a 9-run lead here for the Sixers as Landon Oliver's day is done. We'll go to a break here as a pitching change for the Stallions. This is Buckle Up for Life Wyoming presentation of the 2024 AA State Tournament here in Casper on MyLocalRadio.com and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
When participating in sports, there's always a lot to talk about performing at the top of your game. I'd like to expand on that and ask, how about performing at the top of your game in every part of your life? This is Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic. I offer solutions to help improve all aspects of your game called life. Pain management, migraines, allergies, emotional release, nutritional supplements based on blood tests, and improved athletic performance. To help you perform at the top of your game every day, call today to schedule an appointment in Evanston or in Kemmer. Hoover Chiropractic, 307-789-0043.
At Blacks Fork Dental, we're not just a dental office, we're a family. We believe in inspiring lasting smiles, and that means welcoming patients of all ages. From the littlest smiles to the wisest grins, our team is here to provide gentle and caring dental care for your entire family. Our warm and friendly atmosphere will make you and your kids feel right at home, ensuring every visit is a positive one. At our office, we use the latest technology to provide top-notch care for your family's dental needs, from x-rays to crowns, clear correct to implants, or even dentures. Blacks Fork Dental, where advanced technology meets compassionate care. Join our dental family today by scheduling at blacksforkdental.com.
When was the last time you got to stay at a hotel that had an indoor waterfall and a fish pond, or a hotel with a swimming pool, a baby pool, and 5 hot tubs? At the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper, Wyoming, you'll get all of this, plus an amazing complimentary breakfast. You can even reserve a suite with a private jacuzzi for 2. The rates are so affordable that every time you're in Casper, you and the whole family can stay without breaking the bank. The best hotel in Casper is the Come On In and Suites. Make your reservations today and come on in.
Welcome back live inside the Union broadcast booth. New pitcher on the bump for Rock Springs. That'll be Preston Harvey as a pop-up. Bledsoe trying to trace that back, leans and gets it for out number 2.
It's a good job there by Bledsoe staying with that ball. As those pop-ups to the catcher are a lot tougher than you think because they have so much backspin on them. They kind of trail away from the catcher sometimes. The one thing I would like to see from Bledsoe is to turn his face towards the backstop, make it a little bit easier so that ball tails back into you, where that time you had to reach out and go get it. Makes it a little bit easier when you turn yourself.
Top of the order for Cheyenne, Mason Tafoya, a third baseman, as he shies away from that one, as that one leaned a little too inside on the breaking pitch, 1-0.
But also at the same time, if you make the play, it doesn't really matter which way you do it.
There you go.
That was earlier. Now that
Harvey with the 1-0 offering. Tafoya sends that foul down the left field line. 1-1 count here. 2 outs in the bottom of the fourth.
You know, for Harvey, this is an important inning if the Stallions want to stay alive. I mean, they obviously will get to bat in the 5th, but the 1 run could invoke the 10-run rule.
Fouled once again. 1-2. So looks like everyone's okay towards down the left field side.
And regardless of the way this ends for the Stallions, obviously they want to go the full 7, just because they don't, nobody wants to get mercy ruled.
1-2 offering here. Above the zone now, even 2-2.
It's a good take. Harvey just didn't snap that curveball completely through.
But even 2-2 above the zone now, a full count here for Tafoya. Tafoya's been able to get about 5 or 6 pitch at-bats.
Yeah, I was going to say he's averaging probably 5 to 6 pitches per at-bat in this game.
Which is great to see. A little dribble towards Garner at third. A throw to Reese. Gets away. Tafoya now going for second base, and we'll stop there. As that throw skips past Valerio. Luckily, Peterson right there to not let get any further.
Yeah, it's a tough play there coming in for Gardner. Tafoya can wheel down the line. It'll be interesting to see how they rule that, as I imagine. It's probably going to be, it's going to be a 2-base error against Gardner. It's a really tough play for Gardner to make, especially with the wheels that Tafoya has.
And now Landon McAnally to the plate. Tafoya moving to third. Bledsoe, the throw, gets away from Garner. Tafoya will come home and score. Make it 14-4 in favor of the Sixers.
It's a good jump over there at second base, and that's an important run just because this is a tournament play. If you can end this game early due to the run rule, you save yourself some pitches.
Outside on the offering to McAnally. 2-0 count here. 14-4 the lead for the number 1 seed here at the AA state tournament. Harvey, the 2-0 offering. Make it 3-0 now. 2 outs here in the bottom of the fourth. No one on base after Tafoya scored.
Northern Colorado.
Harvey kicks and deals a 3-0. Chopped into shallow center. And what a grab by Peterson.
Shortstop Peterson.
As he extended out into the outfield, and that will do it for the bottom of the fourth. After the break, we'll have the top of the fifth with Zadi, Garner, and Peterson up to the plate. This is a Buckle Up for Life Wyoming presentation of the 2024 AA State Tournament on MyLocalRadio.com and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Light up your world with a custom-built LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. It's a proven fact that signage that lights up creates more attention. So light it up and then add text, images, and video, and your sign becomes even more powerful. Start sharing your advertising messages and information with your customers today. The team at Rocky Mountain Sign provides all types of quality signage that is custom-built and maintained. Call today for a free quote. Rocky Mountain Sign, 307-789-5202. Rocky Mountain Sign, serving customers in Wyoming, Utah, and Idaho.
I buckle up because I think about my family and how important it is to know that I'm going to be coming back home to them safely.
My reason for buckling up is that I value safety in my life and I want to make sure I'm there for years to come for my children.
My reason for buckling up is to get home to my dog.
I buckle up because my wife thinks it's a safe thing to do, and I have 2 beautiful little boys to go home to every night, and I just think it's too important not to get thrown out of a vehicle if you have a rollover accident.
I think about my dad when I buckle up. He lost his best friend from not wearing a seatbelt, so I always make sure to wear my seatbelt so he doesn't lose another best friend.
Welcome back live inside the Union broadcast booth. Wyoming's Digital Highway as Anthony Colasuono alongside Aaron Poling. 14-4 in favor of Cheyenne.
Leading off the top of the fifth inning,
top of the fifth here, and the top of the order for Rock Springs. Ryan Zotti to lead off, Griffin Garner on deck, and Billy Peterson in the hole. And of course, mercy rule does apply in this tournament. 10 after 5. Koritz with the first offering outside for ball 1.
That's a big inning for the Stallions. They want to stay alive in this one. Try to at least push it to 6.
That goes inside. 2-0 count here for Parker Korwitz.
And you know, it's a big inning for the rest of this tournament, too. If you can end it in 5, save yourself the arms and save yourself the pitches.
Ball. The 2-0 fouled off 2-1. Zotti responsible for 3 runs of the 4 for Rock Springs. The 3 RBI double in the second inning. Strike called on that pitch. Now a 2-2 count. Korwitz getting set once again here. 14-4 the score in favor of the Cheyenne Sixers. The 2-2 offering fouled to the backstop.
It's a good job there by Zotti. He's getting a piece of that one.
Still remains a 2-2 count. The 2-2 offering. Zotti sends that in the left field. Now drop for a leadoff single here in the top of the 5th.
That's a leadoff
That's a great job there. You fouled off the really tough pitch on the inner third. You get one, or excuse me, on the outer third. Next pitch, you get one on the inner third. You're able to get just enough of it. Placed out in left field for a base hit. It's a good job there by Zotti.
Griffin Garner to the plate. 0-4-2 on the day. Zotti now at first. Top of the 5th, no outs. Rock Springs down by 10. Korwitz gets set, fires, bunt attempt by Garner. Westby the throw, over to first, to Swan in time for out number 1.
Garner will move the runner to second.
Shows you how big that run at second base is. It's super important. As you don't score that run, you can't keep playing.
Yeah.
To come back in this game, you got to continue to extend the innings.
Billy Peterson to the plate. Last at bat flew out to right field.
Obviously, coming back from a 10-run deficit against the Sixers is going to be tough, but you want to keep grinding it out as much as you can.
Swing and a miss on that offering. 0-1. One out here in the top of the 5th. Zotti in scoring position at second base. Korwitz getting set once again. Gives Ion Zotti at second. The 0-1. Called strike 2 on the inside part of the zone. Garner faces a 0-2 count. Korwitz 0-2 offering just above the zone. Now 1-2.
They went with the off-speed pitch there, breaking ball. Almost describe it in the majors when someone throws from this arm angle as a frisbee slider. It's kind of the way that you throw the ball. You get it to break. It almost looks like a frisbee.
Oh, as that hits Peterson in the head. He'll trot over to first. As first base coach going to check in on him, make sure he's all good, as the umps as well.
Yeah.
Jason Sagastumi.
I'm going to give him a quick second to make sure he's all right. Look like the umpire gave him the old how many fingers am I holding up test. But no, it's good to see that he's all right. It's always scary when a fastball tails up and in. Sometimes throwing with his arm angle, that ball has some natural tail to it, and it'll really ride in against a righty.
Courts with the offering. Sagastumi, little dribble out to Coates. To McAnally, looking for the double play, and they get it. And that will do it for the ball game. Our final, Cheyenne 14, Rock Springs 4. Well, the post-game show after the break. This is a Buckle Up for Life Wyoming presentation, the 2024 state tournament on mylocalradio.com and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Sixers will face off against the number 4 seed Sheridan at 4.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
I buckle up because I think about my family and how important it is to know that I'm going to be coming back home to them safely.
My reason for buckling up is that I value safety in my life and I want to make sure I'm there for years to come for my children.
My reason for buckling up is to get home to my dog.
I buckle up because my wife thinks it's a safe thing to do, and I have 2 beautiful little boys to go home to every night, and I just think it's too important not to get thrown out of a vehicle if you have a rollover accident.
I think about my dad when I buckle up. He lost his best friend from not wearing a seatbelt, so I always make sure to wear my seatbelt so he doesn't lose another best friend.
Explore Logan, Utah. We've got so much awesomeness, I don't know where to begin. Your hotel is only 10 minutes from the gorgeous National Forest for hiking and biking, birdwatching, and wildflower spying. Logan is Utah's heart of the arts with more than 253 live professional performances this summer and free concerts every weekday. Catch the Garters Market and tons of festivals and fun. Head to Logan. You won't break the bank on less than a tank. ExploreLogan.com.
The crew of Rocky Mountain Yeti have found themselves searching the wilderness for the elusive Yeti, traveling through the rugged terrain in one of their premium rides found at Rocky Mountain Yeti. Coming up to a clearing, the crew finally gets a glimpse of what they've been searching for, the great Yeti deal from Rocky Mountain Yeti. Visit today and see why legends are driven. 100 Wasatch and 130 North 3rd Street, Evanston.
The perfect mix of different ingredients can create the most delicious creation. Successful people have the ability to bring many different individuals together who work, collaborate, show kindness, use problem-solving skills, and include each individual's talents and gifts to create new inventions, compose beautiful music, and find ways to make the world a better place. At Uintah County School District Number 1, we work together every day to promote student success. Uintah County School District Number 1, Pathway to Excellence.
Ready has provided safety and excellence in the industrial construction and support services since 1982. We have the crews and equipment for hydro excavation, dirt and equipment hauling, as well as produced and potable water hauling. We also offer septic tank cleaning services, portable toilets, and roll-off dumpster rentals for facility shutdowns, on location or for your next outdoor event. Call us today to discuss how we can help with your next project. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
At Uintah County School District Number 6, each student is important. Each student has different interests. Each student has unique talents and areas for growth and development. We love and appreciate each student, and we work hard to make sure we are meeting the needs of each student so that when we all come together, we create a powerful school district filled with individual students headed for success. Uintah County School District Number 6 in Lyman. It's a great day to be an Eagle.
Out here, we've always worked remote. Out here, stress usually refers to the pull on a rope. Where a stroll in the city is also a stroll in the great outdoors. Where work is a way of life, and life is good. Out here, the backyards are big, and the deals, they're even bigger. This is southwestern Wyoming, and it's where you can get the biggest deals on a vehicle you want with plenty of hometown hospitality. Heritage Auto, your hometown dealer with the biggest deals.
Our community. We love it, we live it, we support it. Trona Valley is your local credit union, and we're proud to invest in relationships that go far beyond banking. We're proud to invest in the lives of our young members and their participation in sports. You're champions in our community, and we're here to support you all the way, on a court, on the field, or elsewhere. Together, let's develop lifelong, successful financial habits. You got this. We're here for you. Trona Valley, member NCUA, TronaValley.com.
I buckle up because I think about my family and how important it is to know that I'm going to be coming back home to them safely.
My reason for buckling up is that I value safety in my life and I want to make sure I'm there for years to come for my children.
My reason for buckling up is to get home to my dog.
I buckle up because my wife thinks it's a safe thing to do, and I have two beautiful little boys to go home to every night, and I just think it's too important not to get thrown out of a vehicle if you have a rollover accident.
I think about my dad when I buckle up. He lost his best friend from not wearing a seatbelt, so I always make sure to wear my seatbelt so he doesn't lose another best friend.
We offer rebates on energy-saving products and equipment for our customers. For example, your home's heating and air conditioning system draws significant amount of electricity during certain times of the year. We offer cashback for heat pumps, which use energy-efficient technology to heat and cool your home. We also offer rebates on appliances and smart accessories like smart plugs and smart switches. Really, for anything that draws electricity in your home, we usually have some type of rebate to offer you. Visit wattsmarthomes.com today.
The strategic plan for Una County School District Number 4 states, through collaboration with the entire learning community, our mission is to instill problem-solving skills in our students that will translate to a rapidly changing global environment. We work to accomplish this by constantly improving student achievement, improving student academic and behavioral skills with a district that operates efficiently and effectively. Uintah County School District Number 4, excellence in teaching, opportunity through learning.
I buckle up because I think about my family and how important it is to know that I'm going to be coming back home to them safely.
My reason for buckling up is that I value safety in my life and I want to make sure I'm there for years to come for my children.
My reason for buckling up is to get home to my dog.
I buckle up because my wife thinks it's a safe thing to do, and I have two beautiful little boys to go home to every night, and I just think it's too important not to get thrown out of a vehicle if you have a rollover accident.
I think about my dad when I buckle up. He lost his best friend from not wearing a seatbelt, so I always make sure to wear my seatbelt so he doesn't lose another best friend.
Growing up is all about having your independence. And Y-High is here to help you gain real financial freedom with a Y-High Independence Account. With an emphasis on education, growth, and experience, the Y-High Independence Account prepares you to handle your own finances, so you're ready for what life throws your way. We're talking no parent or legal guardian required on your account, no risk of collections or negative reporting, and no overdraft fees. Find your independence with a Y-High Independence Account today.
Ready has provided safety and excellence in industrial construction and support services since 1982. From insulation and scaffolding to paintings and coatings, our crews are standing by to assist with new construction, maintenance projects, facility shutdowns, and more. Contact us today to ensure your assets are protected and functional. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
WattSmart is Rocky Mountain Power's energy efficiency program. WattSmart provides rebates to residential customers for energy efficiency upgrades made around the home. Devices and appliances that use electricity in your home can usually be made more efficient, and that can save you money and energy. When you decide to make upgrades, we have rebates available for you. Visit wattsmarthomes.com today.
Welcome back to the Union broadcast booth as 14-4 the final in favor of Cheyenne, as they will move on in the winner's bracket and will face Sheridan tomorrow, as Rock Springs will face Laramie tomorrow in the loser's bracket. As Jimmy John's freaky fast recap scoring breakdown here, Cheyenne scored the first 2 runs in the game, the bottom of the first. Rock Springs responded with 4 in the top of the second and had that lead just for a little bit, as Cheyenne put up 3 to retake the lead 5-4, and then Rock Springs wasn't able to put up anything the rest of the way. But the bottom of the third, Cheyenne put up 5 to make it 10-4, and then 4 runs in the bottom of the fourth for Cheyenne was enough for the 10 after 5 Mercy ruling. That's Jimmy John's freaky fast recap as we move to Dr. McKay Frankham Precision Play of the Game, and that honor goes to Hayden Swain on his 2-run homer in the bottom of the first, as it was a moonshot over the left field wall. And the Pepsi Player of the Game, everything is better with Pepsi, presented by Western Wyoming Beverages, who was better today. That honor goes to Cheyenne's catcher, Caden Westby, on the day. 3 RBIs, 2 runs, and 2 of 3 on the day. Caden Westby is the Pepsi Player of the Game. That would do it for the second game of 4 here from Casper, as at 4 p.m. we'll have the 3rd seed, the Gillette Riders, versus the 6th seed, the Cheyenne Hawks. Anthony Colasuono, Aaron Poling, signing out from Casper.
Has been a wholly owned production of MyLocalRadio.com and Cook Brothers Broadcasting, LLC. No portion of which may be used or rebroadcast without the express written consent of Cook Brothers Broadcasting, LLC. Thank you for joining us for this sports presentation on MyLocalRadio.com.